Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So we begin the episode with some crazy bit of news. Arsenal are really looking for some striking options. We're going to talk about the two striking options that they have their interests in recent update, and of course, we're going to talk about Xhaka, Martinelli, of course, the performance that happened yesterday. Arthur to Arsenal. Let's not wait. We've got a lot of news to cover. So the first thing is Aaron Ramsdale on Instagram shared this image with the caption, "Great win and clean sheet again. Me and my buddy having a moment." Thank you again to the fans for the Player of the Month. Well, Jack Wilshere awarded Aaron Ramsdale the Player of the Month for the second consecutive time for Aaron Ramsdale as an Arsenal player. So congratulations, and of course a fantastic moment captured and shared by Ramsdale. So Ben White on his Instagram shared this image. Look at Mikel Antonio. Wow. That's Yeah, Antonio could not even have a sniff in yesterday's game. I think it was more important. What was more important was the performance. Whole 90 minutes, I swear, what domination, man. Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium in the Premier League this season. 9 matches, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. 17 goals scored, 6 goals conceded, plus 11 goal difference, 22 out of a possible 27 points. Joint most home points with Manchester City. It's turning out to be a fortress, and it's something which is really, really crazy. But more importantly, also Gabriel Martinelli versus West Ham was a crazy. He really got some crazy numbers. 44 touches, 9 touches in the opposition's box, 7 duels won, 5 passes into the opposition box, 4 tackles made, 4 ball recoveries, 4 crosses, 4 shots, and 1 goal. Oh my word. That Thierry Henry-esque finish was lovely, out of this world, wow. Moving on, Aaron Ramsdale has now kept 8 clean sheets in the Premier League this season. Only Alisson and Ederson have kept more. Ramsdale 8 clean sheets in 14 games. Alisson 9 in 16. Ederson 9 in 17 games. Certain things that you'd love to see. And talking about more stuff, Gabriel Martinelli came out in a press conference and said that he just had a word with the media. He says, talking about the uncertainty regarding captaincy, he says, Nana, we are a team and we are together. It's up to Mikel and the whole team to decide the captain. And Martinelli on Arteta pushing him back on the pitch while he had a cramp. He said, yeah, come on, let's go. But this is a team and I want to play every time. I'm so happy, as I said. And talking about breaking the deadlock to score the first goal of the game, Martinelli said, West Ham were defending well and we were waiting for the moment. Thank you, Laka, for the assist. And about the fans, Martinelli says, we like to see the people like that cheering us on and happy with our performance. We won the game and we are so happy. It was a very good game. We needed the win. To us, it was so important for the team. We know the potential that we have. We are a young team, but it was a great victory. I am so happy. Moving on, so Arsenal's back for 100%, back for 100% of the aerial duels contested yesterday amongst West Ham players. So Takehiro Tomiyasu, 5 out of 5 aerial duels. He's always a beast in the air. Ben White, 2 out of 2. Magalhaes, 2 out of 2. Tierney, 3 out of 3. Crazy bit of a... I just don't know what to say. It's just unbelievable. And for the first time in the season, Arsenal have a positive goal difference, which in itself is a fantastic thing. If Arsenal can score more, I mean, always that'll be the question, and always that'll be the talk. If Arsenal can score more, always, because they've been really, I think it's a very under par, the amount of goals that they've scored for a team that is actually called Arsenal. I've already said this before, but let's talk about, according to Jonas Furto, let's talk about Xhaka first. Xhaka says, we have a lot of young players and you can see the hunger in them, but as well the experienced players like me, like Thomas Partey, for example, in the middle. We have to take them to the side and we have to speak with them. They are making our life very easy because they are playing very good. They are scoring and we are enjoying playing with them. But of course, we need the leaders in the team. And at the moment, we are doing well. We are looking much better at home. But if you want to be in the top 4, you have to win. And you have also to take the points away from home. Hopefully, this can start against Leeds. But yes, we have to improve away. We have to be more clever, more solid. We can't play every time the same game at home and away. We have to be more clever. And this starts from the experienced players to the young guys. Of course, Granit, you said it, bruh. Moving on, Ian Wright was asked who should be the next Arsenal captain. He says, I would probably go with Tierney, to be honest. When you want a captain on the pitch who is not afraid to ball into someone's face and tell them when they're not doing it, it's probably Tierney who should be the next captain. Well, if you pick that point, then yes, definitely. Why not? And talking about Martinelli, Tomiyasu says, I think he's a great player. I made an assist for him against Newcastle. I thought my pass would be too long, but he was fast and he had the technique to score. I think he's one of the great players in the world. He is. And according to Nicolo Balis, Arsenal are intensifying contacts for Juventus winger Dejan Kulusevski. Fantastic. Arteta on being in the top 4 says, we've come a long way from difficult positions, but we have to keep believing, stay humble, go game by game. There are a lot of things that we have to do and we can do much better, and let's focus on that. And Gabriel Martinelli shares an image. He says, win and a goal with all my family in the stadium. That's pure joy. And talking about the win, Tomiyasu said, it was a tough game for us, but we showed our passion, authority, and we wanted the 3 points a lot. So I'm happy with the result. And Arteta on if Lacazette is actually relishing being the captain. He says, you see the way he acts with the young players, how willing he is to help. It's in his nature. He's not a selfish player. He's happy when he makes the rest better, and he's like that in the dressing room as well. He was top today again. His intensity, his link-up play, his understanding of the spaces, how he makes everybody better around him. It's a shame he did not score the goal, because he really deserved a goal today. He definitely deserved a goal, man. And talking about Martinelli, he says his overall understanding of the game is getting much better. He's able to put some gears into his play instead of doing everything at 100 miles per hour. The energy and the quality he shows, it's top. It is top. It is really, really top class. Bukayo Saka shares this iconic image. Oh wow, what an image. What a photo, man. It's classic. I love it. I love it. Moving on, according to journalist Fertu, Arsenal are actively looking for a new striker, and they're looking to sign 2 strikers. 2 names in particular have caught the attention of Mikel Arteta: FC Basel's Arthur Cabral and of course Lille's Jonathan David. So 2 strikers on Arsenal's radar, and they want to sign 2 strikers because you know the amount of players that we may lose. Yeah. Also, the XG philosophy have tweeted out that Arsenal's XG against West Ham, Arsenal's was 2.91, West Ham's was 0.37. That, my friend, is lit, is super lit. Moving on, Leeds have just 11 senior players available, including two goalkeepers for their match against Arsenal on Saturday. And David Moyes already opened up about whether Sufal should have been sent off or not. He says he actually has no real issue with the red card decision. Says Sufal should have made better contact with the ball and not given the referee the chance to make a decision. Also says West Ham made a mess in the build-up to Sufal having to make a challenge. Yes, Sufal was really, really clumsy, and he was put into that situation, and that's what led to the uncomfortable tackle. But moving on, according to Calcio Mercato, Arsenal are keen to sign Arthur from Juventus. Unbelievable. Okay. He was the one who came in for PNH, right? Okay. Right. So Mikel Arteta says no news about Aubameyang, whether he'll play against Leeds United or not. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Moving on, according to Calcio Mercato, also it looks like AC Milan are interested in Alex Lacazette. The big question is, can they pay the amount of salary that they don't pay? And we are seeing Franck Kessié leaving them. So weird. Moving on, Ian Wright has claimed that he would love to see Granit Xhaka taking penalties for Arsenal. He says, there is a worry at the moment with Arsenal and penalties. We need to find somebody who's going to come up and put their foot through it. Where is Xhaka? I'd love to see Xhaka take a penalty. Okay. All right. So John Terry loves Bukayo Saka. Writing on his Instagram stories, he says, I love Bukayo Saka. Constantly gets me off my seat. So exciting to watch. Of course he is, isn't it? Things you love to see from Haaland that's actually coming up. But moving on, well, let's talk about Arthur and of course what's wrong with Arthur. So according to Arthur's agent Federico Pastorello, he says with Allegri he's not finding much space. Let's see in January. We will look for the best solution, taking into account that there is also the World Cup coming up next year. All right, we'll see where we are. So Arsenal should sign Gini Wijnaldum according to Kevin Campbell. He says, I think he'd be the perfect signing for many reasons. He went about his business in such a quiet way at Liverpool. I really admired it. He was an unsung hero when you think about it. A player who is a workhorse, who can press the ball and who knows where the back of the net is. He knows the Premier League and would hit the ground running in January. He'd be a great addition in the midfield. Big question is, will Arsenal take that, or Arsenal have another opportunity in signing Dennis Zakaria for just £6 million? It looks like Dennis Zakaria is, of course, wanted by Arsenal and Liverpool, but because it's he's running down his contract, Mönchengladbach could actually accept 6 million in January. Should Arsenal get him? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about it? Moving on, so let's talk about Renato Sanchez. So Lille are hoping to keep Renato Sanchez in January despite a gentleman's agreement now. His contract is running out in 2023, but Sports Daily say that a gentleman's agreement between club and player exists, as suggested by Olivier Letang. He says that if an offer from a big club arrives, he can leave. However, the club are optimistic that he will actually stay at the end till the end of the season. With the Champions League knockout stages against Chelsea is there, and also a tough fight for European places in the league. So he would want Renato Sanchez at least to stay. Let's see if that happens or not. Let me know what you guys think about Arthur or Renato Sanchez, or what exactly should be Arsenal's plan. Arthur Cabral or Jonathan David. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.